So, well, let's speak about Witcher 3. I'm a great fan of your game.
It's great to hear.
Yeah, and the first thing I like ask myself is Geralt older? Because when you look around, he has beard, of course, but still, is he older?
Like Geralt is a mutant, and actually, according to books, he's already almost 100 years old. So basically, the time distance between the second part and the third part is a couple of months. So he's not that older. He just grew a beard, so that's why he appears to be older than he was.
The second thing, I asked myself, who was the second guy on the horse riding in the newest trailer?
A companion.
A companion? Another Witcher, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. So basically one of the companions, he'll also be present in the game, so much I can say, but who it is, I can't tell at this point.
You just opened the world for the first game. And I'm always very scary because I hate RPGs with open world. After a few hours, you know every location. You've got fast travel and something like that. So, did you operate with the idea to avoid this complication?
Yeah, like of course, like when we decided to go with an open world game, we thought about things we have to do to make it interesting for the players. So basically, we have a dedicated level design team which actually takes care of the fact that the player has at all times some points of interest on the screen. So they are inviting, and you can go them, explore them, and for example, start new quests. Apart from that, we have many different types of quests. So as I want to stress that The Witcher 3 is still a story-driven game. So like the main storyline is very important for us. But apart from that, we have side quests like the one on the presentation, bigger side quests. We have smaller side quests. We have monster hunting. We have random encounters. So we're really there are lots of them in the game, and we're trying to put them in a way that the player has always something interesting to do. Of course, you can't have it in infinities, and so of course if you have someone who will be really persistent, he will check everything in what we prepared for the player, but we hope that there will be enough that he says, okay, I have seen everything, but it was worth it. So I don't feel disappointed because of it.
Is it possible to say how long will it take to explore everything?
Like we are aiming at over 100 hours of gameplay. So basically it's both main storyline and, as said, all those smaller things, monster hunts and so on. So it's about 100 hours.
We always like to see like numbers, how the world is playing and how long it takes to go from one side to the second side. So
I can tell you that the world of The Witcher is over 35 times bigger than The Witcher 2, and we actually told that during the presentation that the whole island of Artscale is actually the island itself is bigger than the whole world of The Witcher 2, and it's only one island. So basically this should give you a rough view on how big it will be. When it comes to distances, we counted it at some point, but we still, in development, we changed the speed of the horse and so on. But it's quite a lot of time to go from one border of the map to the other, especially in the other regions which are not islands but like continents.
Yeah, we saw lots of combats in the presentation. So are there any like very new things in the combat system, or you just use the very good system from the second one?
Like the base idea of Geralt being ultimate Morrison Slayer, and for example he's using simple magic. It stays the same because it's enrooted in the books, in the previous games and so on. But the system itself, like the battle system, was redesigned. So basically, we wanted to combine those traditional RPG elements with the speed and the precision of a fighting game. So basically, we always try to listen to our fans. So we also read comments about the fighting system of The Witcher 2, and we are striving to improve it, like all those things that may not be the most popular with the players. So yeah, we're working hard.
The last thing I want to ask about is story. Will be this time the storyline for Geralt like even more personal, because he always fight against Nilfgaard because of Ciri in the main story. So how it will be?
It wasn't like it wasn't like that in the books, that it was against Nilfgaard, because you had elves, you had the Lodge of Sorceresses, you had the Vilgefortz and all the others and probably most people don't know about, but still. So basically, as said, like the Witcher 3 will be more personal. We're continuing the story from The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2, and we want to actually give answers to many questions that the people had after The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2. And of course it's rooted in the books. Like The Witcher 1 was a little bit rooted in the books, The Witcher 2 was a little bit more rooted in the books, and The Witcher 3 it will be deeper in the books. Of course it's not the story of the books because it happens after the books, but we want to explain some of the things, because some of the people might have questions to things that they saw in The Witcher 1 already, and we want to give the answers in The Witcher 3. And of course I want to stress that since like there's this new war and the balance of power has changed because Nilfgaard attacked the northern kingdoms, so also the new players will be able to seamlessly dive into the story. So basically you have two levels. So one level is the game that stands on its own, it's a closed story, and then you'll have like this additional experience you'll have if you read the books and played the previous games. So that's how it will be.
Okay, so you said the game will be more deep in the game. Is there any chance, and I mean any chance, to see CGI animation, or maybe the playable part where Ciri on the frozen lake just skate around and then kill the guy? Like this is kind of a memory or something like that. It would be great.
This is something I can't speak about actually, but we'll have many like emotion-evoking moments in the game. I'm sure of it, and you'll not be disappointed. So that much I can say at this point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.